Hey guys, it's Kat. I hope everybody's having a good week. Before I get started, I just want to apologize for my nasally voice, and I want to apologize if I cough or sneeze at all during the video. I do have a little bit of a cold, but luckily this time I managed to start taking cold medicine as soon as I felt it coming on, so it's not getting as bad as my colds usually get. So I think I've pretty much nipped it in the bud, so knock on wood. um, and I also want to apologize for not having a video done in a while. We were having camera issues. For some reason, our camera battery would not charge when we plugged it in. I still don't know if it's the cable issue that's not working or the battery, but we ordered a couple of new batteries, and I'm going to see if those will charge when they're dead. Um, but and for some reason, we ordered the batteries on eBay through a seller on eBay that was supposedly located in New Jersey, but the package that these batteries came in came from an address in Sweden for some reason. So that's why it took so long, I guess. But anyways, my camera's working now, so on to this video. This is going to be mostly a haul video. I haven't done much crocheting in the last few weeks. I've just been sick. I've been not feeling like crocheting, and I've been really busy cleaning and trying to solve this ant problem we have in our apartment right now. That's a rant for another video. I'm not going to get into that here, but so I've been really busy doing that kind of stuff, and I just haven't been in a crocheting mood, so I don't have anything done to show you, but I do have a bit of a haul. So first, there is a chain of stores in southern Ontario, southwestern Ontario, in about 10 different cities. They have 10 locations. It's called Len's Mill Store, and it's mostly a craft supply store, but they also have like other random stuff like brand name like clothing at like warehouse clearance prices, and like random like clearance grocery items. It is like the most random store, but it's mostly well known for their giant selection of fabrics and sewing stuff. Like about 2/3 of the store is fabric. And then another giant section of the store is yarn. And I've actually been meaning to count how many yarn aisles my location has, because there's a lot of yarn aisles. But I always forget every time I go there because all the yarn just distracts me. But I did happen to find a video on YouTube. It's like a not even a minute long video of like a slide show of pictures of the yarn section in one of the Len's Mill stores. So I'm going to link that down below so you can check it out and see all the pretty yarns I have access to. And so I went there recently. I don't usually go there often because the one in my town is located out on a big industrial road. It's like a 60-mile-an-hour road, and the city buses don't quite go out there. And the closest city bus is like a block and a half away, and I have to walk down this industrial road on the shoulder because there's no sidewalk. So unless my husband drives me there, I don't usually go there, but I just really wanted to go there one day while my husband was at work, so I took the bus and I walked down this busy shoulder of this busy road, and I went to the store, and I shopped, obviously. So the first thing I found, they have a lot of 1-pound bags of mill end yarns, and I happened to find, this was the only one I could find in their big bin of mill ends. I found a bag of Christmas colors of yarn, and all of their bags of mill ends are $5.99. So this was $5.99. There's a couple of bright reds, a couple of whites. There's a slightly darker red. There's a couple of dark greens. There's one there, and then this one looks black. I don't know. I thought it was like an even darker green, but now that I'm looking at it in the bright like sunlight, it looks black. I don't know. But yay, Christmas. So, and I have a whole list that I wrote out of a whole bunch of different Christmas things I want to make, so I really needed this. The next thing is I found this Bernat Icicle holiday yarn. I thought it would go great with the Christmas yarn that I bought on my America trip at Hobby Lobby. It was a variegated Christmas yarn just like this, but it does not go with it at all, so I don't know what I'm going to do with this. First of all, back to my previous rant in my previous video, this yarn is extremely thick. I didn't really realize how thick it was until I compared it to the other worsted weight yarn. This is a really chunky yarn. And also, the colors just don't go with it. In the I Love This yarn that I have, the greens and reds are a lot darker, and there's not as much white. So this doesn't go with it at all. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. But, yay, Christmas yarn. I don't know, I'm thinking I might use it to make like a garland or something to go around my Christmas tree. But then we'll have my cats trying to attack the Christmas tree, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. And speaking of cats, get down, please. Okay. And the next thing I bought was a package of pipe cleaners, or as they call them now, chenille stems. I don't know, it's weird. I wanted some brown ones because I want to make an amigurumi big snowman. And I wanted to use some brown pipe cleaners for the arms because I figured they would look more twig-like than anything I could crochet. So, and they had a whole bunch of different like multicolored packs, and I would have rather got that, so I would have had more variety to use for other projects. But none of the multicolored packs had brown in them, so I had to get a whole package of brown. It wasn't too expensive though, it was only 99 cents. So, I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest. Maybe I should crochet a reindeer or something and use it for antlers. I don't know. But yeah, so pipe cleaners. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned that Bernat Christmas yarn ball was $3.99. So there's that. And the last thing I got was these little buttons. I got them from the sewing area. There's like a little hole in the back that you can sew them onto things with. And they're nice and round, so I thought these would make good eyes. Because a friend of mine, her husband wants me to crochet a little character from a book he reads, or a book series that he reads, and these would make the perfect eyes for it. And they would also be good for a couple of buttons for my snowman. So I got this. There's 4 buttons, and it was $1.90, I think it was. So there's that. And then they recently, a few weeks ago, opened up a new Lens Mill location in Toronto. And my 2 best friends live in Toronto, and a couple weekends ago I went to visit them, and we took a drive to the Lens Mills because they like to do crafting things too. So, and they love Lens Mill because they used to live in my city, obviously, and they used to go to the one here all the time. And so when I went to visit them, we decided to check out the new Toronto one, and while I was there, they had 1 pound skeins on for $3.99. It was like a grand opening sale. And so I got this 1 pound bag of Christmas yarn for $3.99. It's just red and green and like a sparkly silver thread throughout. I have no idea what I'm going to use it for. I have like no plans for this. I just thought it looked pretty and it was cheap, so it was an impulse buy. I'm kind of now wishing that I had spent the $3.99 on a 1 pound bag of white yarn, because there's a lot of Christmas things I want to make that are going to need a lot of white. And for some reason, I just never thought of that while I was there. So I'm really wishing I got the white instead of this, because I have no idea what I'm going to use this for. This would make a beautiful tree skirt, but I already made a tree skirt last year, so I don't need another one. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I was thinking of maybe trying to do like big, giant like amigurumi candy canes maybe, or try to crochet a wreath or something. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm going to use it for. You can leave suggestions down below. Like I've been perusing a lot of crochet Christmas patterns and stuff online, and I have no idea what I'm going to use this for, but it's so pretty. So yeah, it was $3.99 impulse buy. So that's it for the Lens Mill stuff. Also, the day that I took the trip to Lens Mill by myself, I went to Walmart, and I bought myself a new magazine holder to hold all my crochet and crafting magazines, because they were just laying about all over my desk, and it was just a mess in here, and I needed something to organize them. So this was $8.97 at Walmart, and it's so pretty and blue. Blue is my favorite color. So yay. And then a couple days ago, I went to my local Michaels, and finally in Canada, or at least in my city, I don't know about other cities, but in my city, Michaels never had Caron before, and just like a few weeks ago, they started carrying Caron. And so I went and picked up a skein of Caron Simply Soft in white, because I want to make myself a slouchy, like beanie kind of hat for winter, and I wanted a really soft hat. So I got myself some Caron Simply Soft. This is a, what size is this? 6-ounce skein, and it was kind of pricey. It was like $6.99. But it was so soft. I was gonna get a Red Heart Super Saver one. It was cheaper, and I had them both in my hand, and the Red Heart just felt so much more scratchier than this, and I'm like, no, this is soft, I have to get this. So, and this is like my first ever skein of Caron Simply Soft, and I'm so excited to use it. So I'm going to make myself a hat out of this. And I also bought a, what is this? A size 5 metal hook for thread crochet. Because in one of my previous videos I showed the, there's the hook there. I showed the thread earrings I made, and the hook I had was a little too big for the thread, and the stitches weren't as nice or as tight or snug as they could be, so I wanted to get like a proper thread crochet hook. And the pattern for those earrings called for this size, so that's what I bought. It was $1.40 from Michaels. So it's a size 5, 1.9 millimeter. I haven't tried it out yet, but I'm going to when I have some time. It probably won't be for a while though, because I have to get started on all the Christmas stuff. I want to make, see, this is my list. Where's my list? This is my list of all the things I want to make. It's like, there's a whole bunch of ornaments, and then a whole bunch of gifts for people, and then just other stuff I want to make myself. There's so many things I want to make, and lately I have not been in a crochet mood for some reason. I don't know. I need to get myself in gear. And I think the last thing I have to show is a few weeks ago, we went to a couple of thrift shops. We like to go like book hunting at thrift shops, and my husband actually found me this Company's Coming crochet book, and it's all afghans, throws, and wraps, and there's some really beautiful afghans in here, and I love afghans. I've made 2 in my crochet life, and I want to make more. I love making afghans. I have so many afghan like magazines and patterns. I just love looking at the pictures. They're so pretty. Look at all these pretty afghans, and there's like a whole bunch of beautiful wraps in here too that I wouldn't mind making. There's even, oh, this one. It's a blanket with sleeves, sort of Snuggie-esque, but better. It is so pretty, and there's like buttons to make the sleeves, and it's so pretty, and there's just, I can't stop gushing about this book. I love all the patterns in it. But I have so many other things I have to make, I'm not going to get to anything in here for a long time. But yeah, so that's the book. I love this book. The cover price of this book is $19.99, and the thrift store we found this at, they price their books according to cover price. So if the cover price is like $5 and under, then it's like $2.99. If it's like between $5 and $10, then it's like $3.99. If it's like over $10 and over, then they charge $4.99, whatever. So this was supposed to be $4.99, but then the cashier punched in $3.99. So I got a really good deal on this. So yeah, that's all the haul I have to show you today. I guess I can show you this too. I started crocheting myself an infinity scarf. This is the Bernat chunky yarn that I bought to finish my poncho with, and then I discovered that it was too thick and I had no idea what I was going to use it for. So I'm making a thick chunky infinity scarf right now. This is 2 rows done, and it's supposed to be 10 rows wide. So this shouldn't take too long to finish. So by the time I do another crochet item video, this should be done. I'm thinking it might be a little too thick though, because this yarn is so chunky, but we'll see how it turns out. And I've also been doing a little bit of knitting lately on my Doctor Who scarf. It is now like over 4 feet long. It's almost as long as me. Yep, it's touching the floor, and it's like up to my forehead now. So that would actually mean it's about almost 5 feet long, because I'm about 5'1". So this is my scarf. I actually also weaved in a whole bunch of the ends, as you can see, because I didn't want to leave them all till the end of the scarf, because that would be a pain in the butt. So, so I have all of this done, and there's about this much left to go. This is about halfway down the whole scarf, because it's going to be about 10, 11 feet long when it's done. So slowly but surely I'm getting it done. I want to get it done for Christmas because I really wanted to give this to my husband for Christmas. But it's already October. October just kind of creeped up on me. I can't believe it's already October and I have so many other things to do. So I guess that's all I had to show you. I hope everybody's having a good week. And happy crocheting, and hopefully it won't be too long till my next video. Have a good week, everyone.